and sit back and enjoy it. Drop that green flag.
Love this track, Mikey. There's so much going on every single moment of every single turn. Going up through the gears, grabbing the draft now. These guys are going to be going 200 miles an hour by the end of the back straightaway.
That's about what my heart rate will be throughout this race as well, because you can just see how difficult.
On the bumper, take advantage of it. There are only 7 laps to go in this stage.
Yeah. Oh! Sauter almost got into the back end of the floor of Nemechek, maybe even touched. So close.
Austin Hill moved up to try to grab those guys, but then everybody else is going to file in down below, and then that outside lane's got to push the hardest right now, and that's when they get squirrely.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. Thorsport on the inside, and Ben Rhodes is charging toward the line.
Making a run at it,
and he got it. Whoa!
Barely hung on to that.
Stage 1.
Whew.
To Ben Rhodes.
I told you it was 3 races. Race 1 is complete, and that was a thrilling finish.
Everybody's, okay, I got those points. All right.
I'm like everybody else then. I finally breathed here for a moment. What a great decision by Austin Hill to pop up top. Jumped up there, got the big push by Friesen. Friesen was outside the top 10 just a couple of laps ago.
Creed up running on the wall in the 4th lane.
I don't know if something broke on the truck or if it just snapped around on him.
The safety team there to check on Brian. Top of our screen, we'll see what transpires.
He just got loose there, no contact, and boy, cut in front of a few trucks. Fortunately,
he understands he's got to respect that, but he also knows he's got to push. And he pushed him off the racetrack.
Crafton way off the track, and he's going to have to gather it back up and get back in line somewhere. But boy, he's in a tough spot. At least, and a little bit of contact with the 18, but at least Crafton is still rolling. Sheldon Creed on the outside leading the way, and that's Johnny Sauter on the inside line. And Sauter's been terrific the last month or so, and it's been a season in which he just as soon forget. In fact, the last couple, he's missed the playoffs. Of course, a former series champion, but he's missed the playoffs the last couple of years. And now it's a battle to the end of stage 2. Chandler Smith getting a push from Friesen.
Wow.
Who's going to win stage 2? It's Sheldon Creed. Wow.
Out of the lead draft sometimes causes an accident as well. These guys aren't as experienced as you cup guys. The communication sometimes isn't.
Oh, there it is. It's Austin Hill and Zane Smith.
It's going to be more too, Vince.
Wow. The big one.
More and more trucks just keep piling in. There is nowhere to go now. And you can't even go through the grass because it'll just rip the splitter off.
Oh! Sauter involved in that one as well. I think it's going to be easier to tell you who wasn't involved. It looks like Ben Rhodes and Carson Hocevar are able to navigate through, but there is a lot of damage. Parker Kligerman.
Man, and that is that spot back straightaway, right, Mike? It's that crossover in turn 3, and it looked like the inside lane, somebody swooped from the inside to the out.
Well, let's see how it started. Let's go to the front of the field, and this is picking it up a little bit after initial chaos began.
What about Matt Crafton, one of the first trucks to sneak through there? Haley Deegan sliding sideways in the one truck, but she never hit anything.
I think she's going to get through there clean, but let's look at this replay. This is where we'll see the truck on the inside get hooked and shoved up, and I believe it's like the 4th truck in line.
I think that would have been Gimmelin that maybe got into the back end of the 16 of Hill.
Hit the 3rd truck in line, and then it's just it's a push forward, and that's why you always have.
And he is all over that back bumper, Todd Gilliland, right now. But I want to go back to what he said before the race. He said, I want my Thorsport teammates. And he goes
it's
around.
A big hit. Hocevar involved in it as well. Friesen is involved.
I'm just throwing my clipboard down right now. I don't know what the 98 was wanting to do there. There was no reason. There's still more than 20 to go. Oh, man.
Haley Deegan involved again. And there's Willie Allen, the 98 of Enfinger.
The Enfinger truck made a move. I'm like, where's he going? What's he up to? And then, man, I just feel like I jinxed Friesen on that deal. but there's still so many laps to go. I was listening to you, Mikey, though, like, you got to make your move. You got to get to the front if you want to have a chance at it. But yet, there's still so many laps to go, and that's what makes Talladega so tough as for a driver, for a team, for everybody.
We'll have to see it on the replay, but it looked like Infinger was jumping out to jump in front of Creed so they could pass.
He made the move to the top side
to take the lead. Yeah,
there's a lot of blocking that went on there.
He did. He made the move by himself, and then the amount of loss of momentum, that's why Creed caught him so quickly, and they're in the banking, exiting turn 4 in a tough spot. So here's Infinger. He makes the move to the outside for the lead, and then Creed's looking to make a move, and then by this time you're already changing way too many lanes.
Oh, and Stuart Friesen's so close to slipping through.
And I think Creed had a little bit of contact with Friesen in that 52, but doesn't look to be too significant of damage. And go too wide. That outside line with Chase Purdy and Brett Holmes. What's Gilliland going to do? Gilliland is down on the bottom. Rhodes trying to figure out what he wants to do. Creed is up top. It's Chase Purdy in front now.
That was a great move. I mean, now they're just getting all jammed up back there.
Here comes Nemechek and Crafton on the outside. Strange bedfellows considering
he got turned.
And it's Purdy going around, and caution is out. We have not taken the white flag, so that means we're going to get overtime.
Do we have enough gas for overtime? We'll see. That was just Purdy let his truck wander up off the bottom, Kurt, it looked like, and opened up the door and then tried to close it, and there's no way you're backing out of the gas if you're Todd Gilliland.
Yeah.
It's Todd Gilliland and Ben Rhodes on the front row for this restart, and it's overtime at Talladega.
Hey, give me that broomstick back. I want to borrow it again. I'm going to keep this throttle pedal down the whole way.
That's Brett Holmes in the 32 pushing Rhodes on the outside. John Hunter Nemechek is behind the 38 of Gilliland.
These boys are going to be pushing as hard as they ever have all day long. It's right now. Better hold a pretty wheel if you're the lead truck.
Fogelman and Crafton, third row back. Rhodes edging out ahead of Gilliland, and you wonder how that hole in the right front is impacting the truck of Gilliland. But right now, he's still able to hold the lead for the moment.
Big side draft there for the 99 of Rhodes. Pulled back that 38 truck.
So far, it hasn't hurt Gilliland as much as we thought, but it's now or never.
Getting a big push from Nemechek. Near contact between the two lines. There's one to go. The white flag. The next flag will end it.
Ripping, pushing, gouging, shoving. Everybody's doing all they can with whatever lane they've committed to. You've got to stay in it right now.
A spot to the final four and a championship on the line. If Nemechek or a Rhodes or a Crafton could win, but Crafton is slipping back. Oh, Holmes gets into Rhodes a little bit, but Rhodes is able to save it. It's Nemechek and Gilliland out front. Todd Gilliland leads with Fogelman third, and they're wrecking behind them. Still green, coming to the end.
They're still green, and Nemechek makes a move to the inside.
To the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek getting a push, trying to make it to the line. Fogelman is behind him. Fogelman wants to make a move. Can Tate Fogelman do it? He wrecks Nemechek, and it's Fogelman. Tate Fogelman wins.
Wow, and the truck is now destroyed. Who put the start-finish line down where they did here at Talladega? Because it just gives you so much extra time to thrash things.
Bill France Sr. did that because he wanted to sell more tickets down that way. He said, let's put the start-finish line there.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I'm venture a professional. I couldn't even speak during that last lap. Nice job calling them home. What a great finish.
And the celebration for the Young's Motorsports Group. You know, at the beginning of the day, we told you, they all believe they've got a chance when you come to Talladega, and you get the unlikely winner sometimes. And today, that happened, and it's a day that Tate Fogelman will never forget, his first career win. And then you have the heartbreak of a Matt Crafton who had some near misses and then ultimately was unable to miss and finishes 14th.
At the line, Talk me through that last couple of corners.
Yeah, it was crazy. I know we missed that first big wreck, got through the second one, and it kind of felt like things were starting to go right finally at a super speedway. I've never finished a super speedway race before, so I mean, I had a good feeling about it. We lined up there third on the inside and knew we just had to be aggressive. I tried to be passively aggressive there throughout the race and just bided my time, missed the wrecks, but I knew at the end no one was going to give any room to anybody, so I would just push, did the best I could, got pushed from behind, and we were able to do it. I can't thank Young's Motorsports, the guys, enough. Got new partners on the truck this weekend. Foul Life TV, Traeger Grills, and Safari Club International have been a big part of this. To get them a win, first time on the truck, it's been pretty amazing.
It's your 46th series start, your first win, as we said. I know you've thought about this moment. It's not the way you envisioned celebrating it, but what emotion are you feeling right now?
It's crazy. I mean, I grew up racing short tracks, so I've always wanted to win a NASCAR National Series race, and for it to finally come true, it really means a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.